The Center for Transparency Advocacy, CTA, a non-governmental organization, is urging the public not to lose sight of the positives that emerged from the recent elections and ensure they are sustained despite the hurdles faced during the electoral process. The executive director of the organization, Faith Nwadishi, made this known at a One-Day Stakeholders Roundtable on disinformation and misinformation before, during and after the 2023 elections in Nigeria. Afolashade Aziz now tells us more.
While acknowledging the challenges, she said new players were introduced into the electoral process, signaling a dynamic, inclusive and constantly evolving political space, which sent a strong message that the electoral process is not only functional, but is steadily progressing on the right track.
Among the most significant reform also is the issue of the continuous voter registration as enshrined in our electoral law, which gave opportunity for more persons to be registered as voters. As a country, we have all our civil society and the electoral umpire were instrumental in pushing for the repeal of the Electoral Act. As we push closer to the off-season election in Imo, Bayelsa and Kogi states, we must ensure that the gains we have had with our electoral processes are not swept under the carpet. We must also not forget to call out the other stakeholders in the electoral process, the security agents. We need to have security so that citizens who come out to vote are protected.
Also speaking, the chairman, Partners for Electoral Reform and Executive Board Member of YIAGA Africa, Ezenwa Nwagwu, says the 2023 elections had its challenges, but a lot of people talking about the elections are ignorant of the electoral process, procedures and laws that governs the election.
That the BVAS is the game changer. The BVAS is that instrument that took away voter identification theft, meaning that anybody who approached the voting area must be the authentic owner of the PVC. So even if 87 million people have PVC, many of them collected those PVCs for different reasons, for identity card issues, for apathy in the sense that democracy is not working for majority of our people. So many people, but those who came out, politicians ordinarily, where they can manipulate, like dubious advantage.
The organization therefore advises the public to look at the positive aspect of the elections and place any encountered challenges within the appropriate context. They say by doing this, a fair and unbiased assessment of the electoral process can be ensured while remaining vigilant against those who seek to undermine Nigerians' democracy. Afolashade Aziz, ASO Television News.